Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks so much for tuning in. You already know the topic, I would assume, by the cover. Today, I'm going to be getting some Botox and filler. Now, a quick backstory, I still have some filler in right now, but it has been about 2 years, which is kind of crazy, and normally doesn't last that long, but I guess that's just the unlucky part of me having such a shitty slow metabolism, because it doesn't break it down as fast. But I'm gonna be getting some Botox to prevent further wrinkles. I might be getting a little bit filler here. I still have some in, and then I'm gonna get my lip filler in. And I will show you guys some before and after pictures. Here is me without any filler in my face when I was younger. I'll show you a few pictures. My lips were super small, mostly my top lip. I didn't really have a top lip. I mean, I still have a pretty small top lip, and I have a little bit of filler in still, so I just kind of like to flip it out a bit. And also here you can see some wrinkles in my forehead. I always just made so many expressions with my face, so the lines were just getting deeper and deeper. And so at 24 I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start getting Botox, and I'm so happy I did. I am now 28, and I swear I made my face kind of train to not make those movements as much. And then as you'll see in some of these photos, hopefully I could find one. I'm recording this before gathering my photos, but you can see like here it kind of falls when I don't have filler right here. It just, I have really big like smile-ish lines or whatever they're called, and I really hated that. It made me really insecure. So getting a little bit of filler here really helped. I got half the syringe here and then the other half in my lips. So like a super small amount, because most people get like a full syringe in their mouth, maybe even one lip, who knows. You know, like I said, I'm not a professional. This is only my third time getting any filler, and it still scares the shit out of me, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm pretty nervous right now, but I've gone through it twice. I can get through it again. The results make it worth it. So here's where I get the Botox, because when you rest, it kind of has these little indents, and then I get my L's done here because, as you can see, look at that, crazy. And then when you kind of come out of that, see these lines here, that's what we're kind of trying to avoid. And then here's a closer look. Here we're gonna, you know, if I get that, it kind of just gives it a little bit more definition down to the mouth. And then I'll be getting, you know, just a little bit here, so it flips up a little bit, and then thin down here. I don't really want to get a lot. I don't want to change my face. I just kind of want to, you know, make it a little bit more symmetrical. And I personally think that it makes my face more proportionate. I go to Project Glammers in Manhattan. They also have locations in Brooklyn and Florida, so I'll leave their Instagram handle here. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. I'll take you guys to the city. It's snowing pretty hard right now, so this is gonna be fun, and yeah, we'll get into it. Nervous. Okay, so right now I am waiting for Angela, who does my injections, to come in, and we're gonna like just talk about, you know, if I need to get stuff here, what I kind of am looking for in my lips, all that jazz. To be transparent, my heart is racing. I get really nervous for this stuff, and like as it gets closer and closer, I just like, oh my god, my like chest feels like it's gonna collapse. But the numbing process is gonna take a while, which that part scares me too, because I'm just like waiting for it to happen. So it's like leading up, and you know it's like gonna happen soon because you're getting numbed. But I got this. I think about my mom with everything she's going through. I'm like, this is nothing compared to what she's going through. She's in the hospital right now in so much pain, so I'm just like, I need to not be a little bitch. Okay, so did everything. I look insane right now. Like, look at the bumps from the Botox. I can't even talk. So I'm gonna come back with an update because literally I look insane. Don't let this scare you. Crazy. So. Okay, so I am super numb still, and my lips are obviously swollen. I still have like lumps from the Botox, but look at how smooth the forehead is and shiny, like a whole new girl. I'm really impressed with the lips. When I'm not talking like this, I'll explain what she did and everything, like what she used, because I just really don't like, it looks like I'm frowning because of numb. But yeah, I'll come back. Here's some like injection spots, but no like blood or anything like that. Like, all good. I'm just kind of nervous for when the numbing kind of goes away, because I remember it being pretty painful and like throbbing, but we'll see, and I will come back and give you an update soon. So this is what everything looks like. I love the results so much. There's a little bit of, I think a little bruise right there. The bottom is a little bit, like maybe a little bit still swollen. There's like some red, but overall the Botox looks great. The movement, see, all the lines are gone. So here is what the filler looks like. I have some in that gel, and then I think she put a little bit in here just to kind of like even it out so that each side is even, because I don't really need it in this side. It's strange, just this side. So yeah, it just kind of makes it come down to the mouth more. So loving the way it looks. I wanted to quickly show you guys everything without makeup, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup, and I'll speak more about the pain, what she used, what we did, all that jazz. So I'll be back in a second. And we're back. Makeup is all done, ready for the day. Here is what everything looks like, a little close up for you guys. I wanted to touch on some things I didn't touch on yet. So the after pain was not bad at all, which I was really pleasantly surprised about, but it can vary from time to time and everyone's different. But as far as the pain level as the injections go, so I'll explain each injection differently because they definitely feel different. The first one is Botox. Now I am a complete scaredy cat of needles, like literally terrified of needles. Pass out since I was a kid, like it'd be my biggest fear to get like a shot, blood drawn, anything like that. Haven't passed out or anything at Project Glammers. They make you feel super calm, but I think this is one of those things where if you want it bad enough, you'll kind of go through what you need to do to get there. My grandma always says beauty is pain, and I think that's pretty fitting for this. So first is Botox. Now that does not hurt at all. My sister and I are the same in the fact that we are terrified of needles, and I tell her, I'm like, literally it does not hurt at all. It's the tiniest little poke. So I get, I'm not sure how many units, but I get like my full crown. So I get like 2 dots, dot, dot, and then I get an injection here, and that raises the eyebrow. So on some of the before pictures, you might notice that my eyebrows were a little bit further down. Well, that's on 2 things. So Botox obviously helps, but the bigger thing that has changed is really just eyebrow shape, which can play a lot into what your face looks like. So don't be fooled by the raised eyebrows. This just, the Botox shot right here just raises it a little bit. And then I get my L lines. There's like an injection here, here, and here. I'm not sure how many units that is, but everyone's different, so that doesn't really matter. At pain level, ridiculously easy. Anyone can do it, I swear. And they don't numb for that. You don't need to be numbed. Like, that's how easy it is. So moving on, the filler right on here. Now for this area and here, as you might have seen in the video of the numbing, you could feel it the minute they start putting it on. You start to get numb to the point where you are drooling. Like, I didn't even know I was drooling, and I was on my phone and I looked down and I see this drool on my bib, and I'm like, what is that? And I realized there was like globs of drool coming out. I'll put a little video up here. So that just goes to show how well your lips will be numbed at Project Glammers. I can't really speak for anywhere else because this is the only place I've actually had filler done. What I'm saying is you get pretty freaking numb, which helps a lot. Now as far as the pain, this area, like is pretty much a breeze. You really can't feel it when you're super numb. Then there's the lips, which is definitely the worst out of all of them because you're not just touching on the outside surface really, you're kind of like really getting in there. Like when they do the outside and then go all the way in, you're kind of like, okay, yeah, I definitely feel that. But it's not to the point that you can't handle it. I mean, in the video of me getting it done, you could see how calm I was. In my head, I was just like, oh my God, I want this to be over. But it wasn't something I couldn't handle. And the whole process of all of this, I realized since I recorded it, only took like 13 minutes. So if you could get through it, you know, and like I said, this lasts like a year, if not more. So worth it. 13 minutes to a year, you know. And then all that's left is the results, and that's the best part. The healing takes only a few days. And you're back to normal. All in all, I'm super happy with the results. As always, again, I go to Project Glammers in Manhattan. They have multiple locations, and I'll leave all that info below. I go to Angela, and she literally is the best. Her work is just amazing. So yeah, super happy with everything. If you have any questions and want any more information, anything I didn't cover here, the cost of everything at Project Glammers is all on their site. But yeah, DMs are always open. Hope this helped you guys out. If you're afraid to get it done, if you're curious, you know, I just like to be transparent on my channel. And we have really exciting videos coming up, some new life updates, a car, maybe a house, you know, so stay tuned for any of that. Subscribe, show some love, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.